Well, hello. Today we are going to have a theme video, and what we're going to do, I was looking at these shelves last night, and it came to me that this is my Smithsonian. So I thought I would do some videos and go shelf by shelf and do a shelf of video and like just kind of go through it, and because everything in here is something that I've like dragged from through my life. So everything in here is something I've dragged through my life. So let's get started. Let me move this. It's a bummer that I can't. Okay, this is an egg beater. It was my great grandmother's. This is a jar that I found 2 blocks away, and I'm keeping cat hairballs in it now before I bleach and dye them. I bleach them in the sun with sun in. It's a hair thing. And then I dye them with tie-dye colors. Can you see all the colored? I'm going to make a garland. Luckily, I just got employment, so I'm not going to be like this for very much longer. We have here a couple of cards that Paul made. Paul makes really good cards. Okay, there's a book, Aurora. I need to put this over here, don't I? I'm gonna pause and do that. Am I paused or unpaused? Am I going right now? I'm going right now. Am I going right now? For fuck's sake. Okay, this is a little better. Okay, this is a book called Aurora. These things are jammed in so tight here too. This is a book called Aurora. Dan left it at my house because he thought I might like it, and then he had some idea of he needed to get it back to Boo. So it was Boo's book. Anyway, so Boo, I have your book. Cooking by Hand, Paul Bertoli. Is this one signed? Todd got me this for one of my birthdays. Paul Bertoli ran Oliveto, which is a really awesome Italian restaurant in Oakland. Fearless Color Gardens, just some crap I ordered because I thought it was interesting. Here is a National Geographic about the monster storm, about a massive tornado. This National Geographic is dated 2013. I have not read this story yet. Okay, there's the Larousse Gastronomique. If you don't know what the Larousse Gastronomique is, ask a chef. 6 Seasons, that's How to Eat Within Seasons, American Woman's Cookbook. My mom found me a copy of that. That one is cool. This one, okay, this is the cookbook. If you, honest to God, if you need to cook a possum or some shit, or like a fucking moose, it's gonna be in the American Woman's Cookbook. It's got some wild shit. This video is going to be way too long. Ajanta, Todd got me that one too. It's signed, and Ajanta is an Indian restaurant in up in Berkeley. The Italian Country Table. I want to say my Uncle Tom gave me that one. The High Points. What is that? Oh, this is I read this on this channel. This is a kid's book of the highest point of land the biggest mountain in every state. Mexico China, just a cool book I liked. Here is a fucking birthday card. Oh shit, for mom and dad. This is somebody's zine. I don't know. I might have been trying to support a kid. St. Paul United Methodist Church, the church cookbook, from all the ladies donated recipes. Anyways, these are fucking classic. What the hell is this? Oh, and a bookmark. Okay, Cuisines of Asia, my Uncle Tom. The Grassroots Cookbook, also Tom. Encyclopedia of Cookery, that's another like absolute classic. So if you need some absolute, the reason that, of course, I have a joy of cooking. The reason that it's not here is because it's actually in the kitchen, so it's accessible in the kitchen. Okay, Fairies. This is a fun book. Anyway, I was given that when I was very young. This is a book nook that I made. And can I turn it on? Maybe not. Maybe I can't turn it on anymore. Well, anyway, it lights up in there. It's cute. Okay, the Frugal Gourmet, Jeff Smith. I still can't believe those allegations. I loved the Frugal Gourmet. He was a Methodist minister, for fuck's sake. There were some bad allegations. It was like a really early Me Too. This is a candle that cracks and pops and crackles. Because when I got the fireplace done, I changed to gas last year, which was fucking fabulous. I missed the crack and popple. Because anyways, it makes fire. 100% recommend this, Gathering Moss. If you have ever looked at moss and thought, oh, look, that's kind of cool, fucking read that book. Okay, A Field Guide to California Lichens, because that's me. This Perfect Day by Ira Levin, Mosses, Liverworts, and Hornworts. A field guide to common bryophytes of the Northeast. I got that and I thought it was going to be so cool, and it is, and I love the fact that I have it here. I don't know if I've ever even opened the book, but I'm glad I have it. Okay. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, which I keep like giving away to people and it keeps coming back to me. This is a weird one, and I found out fucking Scott wrote on one of these. There it is. He left this in here because when he visited, he left this in here. So yeah, Scott was sweet. Hey, you want to see something crazy? Pi backwards is, wait. Oh, there. 314. Is it going your way? See, 314. Okay. I'm never going to get through this fucking shelf. God damn. Okay, colored pencils. Oh, there's the Joy. I do have the Joy here. Let's move you some. So you can see where we're at now. All right. Okay. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil goes back there. Here is Chuck Palahniuk. He did a thing once about how to pronounce his name. Nobody can remember. Chuck Palahniuk. This is my favorite Chuck Palahniuk. There's the Joy. I did stick it in here. This is a, fuck did I get that? Target. It's a, makes sense, the air. Let's Eat Right to Keep Fit. That was my original one. That was my mom's. If you're a Berkeley kid, and it doesn't have the front or the back cover, but I still use this thing. If you're a Berkeley kid, you know Adele Davis. Let's Eat Right to Keep Fit. All right, Watership Down, first book I ever read. That was in 3rd grade. I read a book of this size and this density in 3rd grade. In the Sandalford Warren, Holly had been a rabbit of consequence. He was greatly relied upon by the Theroth and had more than once carried out difficult orders with a good deal of courage. I read this fucking book when I was in 3rd grade. The fuck is wrong with me? The World Outside, Robert Silverberg. It's a sci-fi book I like a lot. Here's another sci-fi book I like a lot. The City. And I think like every 10 years I reread these. I don't know why. They're short. They're fun. I like them. Eldridge Cleaver, Soul on Ice. Never actually read it. I knew him. I taught his son. His son had Down syndrome, and Eldridge would come and pick him up and shit like that. Okay. Strunk and White's Elements of Style. My mom gave me this one. This is like the grammar Bible. This was Julie Beauregard's. Ooh la la. Okay. Used price $75. That has to mean cents. Okay. This is a random little photo album, Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I know what this is. This is this cool ass color book thing Dell gave me. Okay, this is a reproduction of the earliest book of colors ever, and it's so comprehensive. It's fucking badass. It has so many colors. And there's another part of it. Mitocultural Revolution. I can learn about mushrooms, and I haven't yet. That was a gift. Thank you, Del and Carolyn. I apologize that I haven't read that. Nita, I did start reading this. Apparently there's some drama with this, and I apologize, Carolyn. I haven't read it yet. This was given to me by my best friend. One of my clients, her son was we were best friends, so he gave me that. This is a best friend pendant. We have a couple of them. My Chaos. This is a book. This is a new edition, and I still haven't read it. This was recommended by Ruben because he went through a big loss, and this helped him a lot. I haven't read it. Sorry, Ruben. This is probably a journal, and that. Oh no, it's a book. Oh, this Dave Eggers does weird shit. It's got to be a Dave Eggers book, right? Because he does weird shit. How We Are Hungry. Yeah, of course it's a Dave Eggers book. I mean, he's cool and all. We actually are going to get through this. I wonder how long this video is. So there's that. This is Motherless Brooklyn. Might be my favorite book in the world. There, can you see that? Motherless Brooklyn by Jonathan Lethem. Motherless Brooklyn and Fortress of Solitude, maybe my two favorite books of the world. This is my other favorite book. I had like three favorite books, and this was the first one. A Heartbreaking Work of Staggering Genius. Dave Eggers. If you know, you know. This one. Oh, is this it? No, this one isn't signed, but that is. Velocity is. This is You Shall Know Our Velocity. No, this is Sacrament. There it is, You Shall Know Our Velocity. And fucking this one's not signed either. Oh, good lord. There's an even memory card in it. Whose funeral did I take this book to? Oh, wait a minute. My grandpa, I took this book when my grandpa died to go to the funeral. Just because I thought it was going to be comforting. Wow. So he died in 2004. I was still drinking. Fuck, I remember that. I got in trouble with my grandmother. Anyway, okay, so I brought this book with me to soothe myself, basically. Okay, now I really want to know where the fucking signed one is. I have a signed copy, for fuck's sake. Waiting to Be Heard. This was my class. I did this. My class at Thurgood Marshall. My English class. I brought a bunch of them to 826 Valencia, which is Dave Eggers' studio. It's not his studio, it's like this nonprofit they have that they help, inner city kids and this and that, and, support writing and reading and all that shit. So we went there, and it was a special event, and they made a story with us, because it's something they've been wanting to do, and it's the first time they did it. Dave wasn't there, though. I was sad. But, oh wait, no, he was. And then so I ran into him another time, and it was shortly thereafter, and he was at doing a book signing at up here at Cody's, I think, when it was still there. And I said, hey, I saw you last night. I know that you were working. I was at your nonprofit. I know you're working with these two teachers. But anyways, blah blah blah. And so that he signed my book, Indeed, Marnie, Indeed, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck it is. But I do have some Jonathan Lethem up there that usually should be down here. Anyway, so our kid's story is in here, and it was dorky as fuck. It was like, the president needs $1 million fast, and it was a play, and I don't fucking know. So, anyway, what's this? Stories of Peace and Violence. Oh, cut out the paper, because they were in the paper. Alright, anyway, yeah, that was cool. This is gonna be some other, what the fuck, you know what, who gave me this? Fucking, like, 2 refis ago, I had Quicken Loans, And they sent me this little like package after, I moved my mortgage over to them, and it was like some of their local soda, Fago, and some kind of chips, some kind of hot chips, and this journal, which just goes back in there. So this was the 826 Quarterly, which they just used to put out some stories and shit. This here is like an old diary. Might be interesting sometime. I don't fucking. Oh God, it's all a woman's journal. I think this is something. Oh, Marnella Hatch from grandmother, December 25th, 1999. What was I, 29? Oh, and it looks like I started writing this to Delane. I should fucking. And it's got all this little shit in it. I don't even know. Oh my God. The celebration of Dot's life after she died from the Ivy Room. Shit, this isn't my Smithsonian. This may be my Smithsonian. This is the fucking I don't fucking know. Oh, here's another Ghosts I Have Been. I fucking loved this book when I was like 12, and I really been wanting to read it again. I haven't yet. Okay, these are journals. One was one that I sent back and forth between Liz. Is this the Liz journal? Oh no, this is the first Stoner journal. And then I have two that are between Dell and I when Dell was away at college. Jonathan Lethem, This Shape You're In, which is just a weird book because he's weird. That's so awesome. What is stuck over there? Like the Red Panda, which I think I found out on the street and I didn't know what to do with, so now it's just holding that in. Blessed are they who have felt the closeness of mortality, for they do insult the proud. A friend of mine wrote this book. Blessed are the pirateers of vinyl LPs, for they shall grease the palms of lawyers. Blessed are tomb generators, for they shall confound the AIs. Blessed are the vacuum cleaners, for they shall mutter incoherently. Can you see the pictures on these? I love this so much. Blessed are those whom bet their milk money upon the ponies, for they shall set the clocks backwards upon New Year's Eve. This is Buckingham Palace. Blessed are the young bloods, for they shall feed upon the weak. Blessed are they who speak to themselves, for they shall know thine voice. That's deep. Blessed are they who speak to themselves, for they shall know thine voice. Think about that one. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Blessed are the makers of strident clashes, for they shall bring peace. It's fucking brilliant. And their days shall be under the whip of poverty. They shall know the infinite. This is a friend of mine, and he could be fucking brilliant. Like, all right, that is like the bottom. That's like the first floor of me. We'll go up the floors and see what else I find. That'll be another video.